All right.
Yeah, I can see it now. I've got 176 shows, man. Shit.
Yeah.
And we didn't have to hijack any graves to get those shows. That's lucky, isn't it? Okay, so this is the RaddTitan Collectors Chat 107, was it 77?
76. You just
76.
said it.
Yeah, my memory's not where it used to be.
You just said it 2 seconds ago. You go, wow,
I know,
176.
this is what happened. I've been punched 2 times in the face. We're going to be going over the Shanghai Comic Con 2019, otherwise known as a Wonderfest. So we're going to be concentrating this chat solely on that and try and stick to business so we can share with you the latest and greatest reveals. And then we'll zip back and we'll do the chat later.
Yep, as George was saying, yeah, we're going to try to stick on topic, which we're not very known for doing. Nope. We're going to try and do all the Asia Comic Con, so the Wonderfest Shanghai Comic Con, which we're going to try and do all of that. We're going to go away for a comfort break and come back to do the chat. It's also because we wanted to split it, just because some people would only want the Shanghai stuff and some people want the chat, so we just wanted to give an option.
How dare they? Watch it
to
all.
do that. Well, you know, it's just trying to cater for people, and I don't know why I do it sometimes, but you know, I'm too nice. So we'll do that anyway, and then also that gets us another like a cheap way of getting another chat out of it, you know.
177.
All right, so we got a load of people in the house. Hello, I'm not going to go through the names, everyone. You know,
go through the names, you lady bitch. Just be quick.
No, because I was going. Oh, you cocksucker! So in the house, we had a load of people waiting. That was actually Gio's fault this time, not mine.
Apologies. Family duty calls.
That's a good one, actually. State of the Badass Art.
Nice.
Dave Cassie, hope get well soon, brother. Man Flu's real. Man Flu's real, you know. Gabriel Ross, Collectible Kingdom.
Robbie Brewster's in.
Moosty, Reese Cousins, Nelson Ludovico, Ed Dude in the House, Unknown 235, State, Nelson again, Sean Kabacha, Stuart Murray, just skimming through. Here we go. Politgra, Dirty Alfred. I love that name. Dirty Alfred. Shunito O. He's watching the F1 apparently. Dan Frisco.
What would you be doing?
Chris K. Edu TG Studios 512. Vasrod. Why can't people have like simple, just have like a little short name? Francesco Varuno Note. Jesus, sorry for butchering that one. Richard Govner, X-Men exclusives, Psycho Realm, Dave Cassie, Barbara Lopez,
the Queen's in.
Gooch 007. I saw Gooch's video. Geez, we're going down the other one. Jose Gustman, Sentry 9, Ed Dude, Richie Mayer, Safian Bowser. Dude, man. F State just donated some money. Thank you, buddy. Just gave $75. Wow. Thanks, buddy.
Shit, man.
You say why? As I was thinking the same thing. Yeah. Cody Spencer.
You got, you know, he's
Denny Yenka. Dave Cassie. There we go. So that was all those quickly.
It must be in a good F State. Must be in a good mood. Maybe they must have given him his gun back.
Is that him? F State? Is that him? I thought that was Gooch.
Yeah. No. Well, they both have guns. Gooch is the assassin, and F State is the governor.
Well, Jeremy Laddin's got a load of guns as well, and he scares me when he sends me videos. He's like, "Yeah, come meet me in New York." I'm like, "Yeah, not after that video, man." He's like going to shooting ranges, and he's quite a good shot. So,
yeah, you ain't. neither am I.
I'm actually not bad shooting for some reason. Yeah, I'm actually okay.
Are you trying to tell me that we've actually found a physical thing that you can do? That's amazing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where that came from. You know, but yeah. I don't get how I am anyway, because I'm a bit cockeyed. So
yes, we all.
All right. So what we'll do then is we're going to go straight on to the business, and what I'm going to do then is I'm going to set up the screen so I can hopefully do a bit of that, a bit of that. I'm going to go like that. Share screen. You see that? You see the infinite screen?
I can
It's
indeed.
meant to everyone. Okay.
It's me looking very, very suave.
Ready?
Not really, no.
Okay. Okay, so there's that
Cool.
one.
Like Mignola Hellboy, yeah?
Yeah. So that's like a Hellboy. Again, this there's a lot of these at the end. I don't actually know who makes them, so we'll go through, skim through. I just literally
there's been a lot of things
over
revealed that we don't, not really a lot of detail been given out as of
well yet. Over the weekend. I've just been sent like literally. I just got sent big chunks of, I'm at the con. Here you go. And I'm like, which one's this? Which one's that? Which one's that? And then they've stopped responding to me. And they blame it on the fact that in China, you can't like go on Facebook and stuff. That's what they blame it on. But it's them.
Okay. What's happening with all these screens? What are you doing?
I'm trying to get it to go so that everyone can see the stuff, so they can see that and see the chat.
Okay.
Like that. Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
So now people can you see that now?
Yeah, I can see a few. I can't. I mean, I'd have to look really close, and it would be.
Oh, but I think I have to click on me though. But now because I've got to do it again. So like that,
sucker,
like that. There we go.
All right, sweet. Let's go.
And then again, you move it in the bottom corner as well. All right. Hopefully that works. I should be able to see all the comments as well. I'm hoping. All right, Mark C, we got you in there quickly just before we go on there. Faux Chigger, Stuart Murray, Mr. Dasbo. There you go. So we've got those names in. No more names now for now. We're going to go through these. So yeah, you got the Mike Mignola Hellboy. This is by Acme. Do you know, like on the old cartoons where every time they opened something, it was always Acme.
Yeah, of course.
Acme, so it's a bit like that. So
industry, isn't it? It's where he gets all of his contraptions,
all his shit that don't work properly.
Yeah, that's right.
So that's that. So just to do that one quickly, it's a big one. It's actually nice. A lot of people quite like this one because it's true to the art. I know you don't like the art, but
I really like the. I really think the premium format comic version is very, very nice from Sideshow. I think that's an exceptional piece.
I think. I mean, I still haven't seen the Hellboy 2 one, but I still love the Hellboy 1 premium format. It's one of the ones that has stayed in my collection longest, and it's my girlfriend's favorite piece. So, yeah, I think
this looks nice though. This looks really nice.
Yeah. So that's that, and then this is Blitzway Bruce Lee quarter scale. They've done two others. They've done the Game of Death and the Enter the Dragon in 1/3, and now they're going to do. This is really, really popular. A lot of people are loving this. I can see this has got Rodney Jones's name all over that.
Only thing is that particular scene is taken from Enter the Dragon, where he's training in his room.
Is it?
I'm sure that leg is too high, like by probably about like in realistic inches, like as in like off this scale. I'd say that's about 1.5 inches too high, and maybe 1 inch too high, because he's training in his room. And he's like just wearing like black trousers like that, bare chested, and he's like doing all these funky kicks and shit. And the dude who tried to attack his sister, I think rape or whatever. When she stabs herself with the glass, he's sort of like he's got this kick, and it's out. He's holding his leg up, and then the dude opens the door to his room to tell him that he has to attend training in full uniform, and he turns, his whole body just turns, and the kick faces the dude. He's like outside, but that kick is not that high. It is a little bit lower.
Okay, I don't remember. I mean, I haven't seen the film in maybe 5 years.
Minor detail. It actually looks great anyway. It probably looks better at that height, to be honest.
And also, I mean, Blitzway likenesses are fucking. They can be absolutely amazing. They can be really, really good. So I'm pumped to see that because I'd quite like a Bruce Lee actually. And that could be a possibility because the original Sideshow premium format's fucking terrible. It's really bad. So
Bruce Lee.
Yeah, there's an original Sideshow premium format. Like
I didn't even know that.
It's quite rare. It does pop up now and again. But yeah, so this one is basically Right, so that's that. Then this is the Astro Boy, which looks pretty damn good. This one's getting quite a lot of hype as well. A lot of people really like this. So he looks like he comes in his little pod. And it's in your spaceship.
Shame the pictures ain't great.
Yeah, but again, you got to go with what you work with. You can got to work with what you get. You know,
can't make chicken salad out of chicken shit.
Yeah, can't polish a turd. So yeah, that's the Blitzway Astro Boy.
Cool.
That's a bit better. That one there. Then this is the is it Q Collectibles? Q Collectibles.
Yes, Q Collectibles.
Quarter scale Judge Dredd, which is looking fucking good, man. It's looking really nice. You know.
Yeah,
they've only just painted the face, and yeah, it's looking really
I
great.
kind of like that they did that. I think that's quite classy. Like to just leave the skin tone sort of like face underneath, and like the rest of it just be like that. I think this looks great.
Yeah, there's something about it.
That looks like the perspective looks a little bit strange from this particular photo, but all the others it looks great.
Yeah, no, I do. I quite like the look of that. So there's that. There's quite a few photos of that.
Yeah, see, that's better. That looks fucking amazing. Look at that.
Yeah. Keep going through these. Yeah, it looks great. That apparently there's something to do with these chains. Do you remember? Tom told us there has to be a certain amount. I mean, there's only 1, 2. There looks like there's 7 there. Tom told us there has to be a certain amount, and someone else made the piece and they did it wrong. And it's a big thing about there has to be this many links on the chain because it represents something.
I think it's the PCS one on the bike he wasn't happy with.
It was something he mentioned.
I remember that was where he told us because he had that piece and he said the chain is wrong, but I love the piece anyway.
The texture, look at that.
Yeah, it looks really, really, really nice.
Oh, yeah, really impressed with that. There's also that carving on his chest saying something there. Can't see what it says, but yeah.
Call me.
Call me. And you got the mouth open pose.
Yeah. Just looks really good, man. Looks really clean. Great details, great
sculpt. These are the ones that they did like a little filter on them. So I'll go through them. That's the details. So it's 40. Actually, is that right? I don't know which one's height, which one's biggie. If you can be Chinese, then that's the way it is. You know.
Okay. Looking at the statue itself, I mean, you'd probably say that it was. Go back to full, so you'd probably say that it's hard because it does look actually.
It looks quite deep there.
It looks quite tall with the gun and all. It looks quite deep as well. And the measurements are only slightly off each other. So yeah, fuck that for a game of chess.
Yeah, don't even guess. Don't even pretend like.
I ain't even gonna pretend.
Then we go on to these. These are the Iron Studios. Sorry, Infinity Studios busts. These pieces are. Jesus Christ, they're insane. These pieces they come out of nowhere. You know, they've been doing other pieces. So Infinity Studios, I've seen a few of their pieces before. They've done these like I think someone told me they're from like Destiny Warrior. They're basically like on the horses. So I've seen a couple of those at the cons. And then when I saw that guy, do you remember the monkey god?
Yeah, they're kind of like folklore, isn't they? They're kind of like
they got a lot of those. And then I saw the King of the Fire pieces that they did. Saw a few other pieces, and then all of a sudden these fucking life-size busts come up, and you're just like, wow, okay, we thought that, you know, Queen Studios were dominating on the bust level, you know, because they came out of nowhere as well, and they're pumping out so many amazing pieces, and then all of a sudden these ones come out, and it's like, damn, you know, there is a choice, you know, and these are actually
the challenge,
these are actually going to be held by Sideshow. So Sideshow actually, I've been told they're going to stock these.
That's amazing. That's great news for collectors.
So there's, I think these pictures are going out of sync. That's
ECC, that is.
Yeah, so these two are out of sync because I had to sort about 600 photos. So I'm sure there's going to be a couple. So these are the Batman.
Yeah.
We'll get on to the others later on. Watch this space. Then this is the ECC booth. They didn't really show anything new. All they did was they took out the black light and they shone it on the Shape of Water character and basically just showing that it was UV. And
cool.
yeah. I think it looks great. I think the base looks great. The way it's like an old style sweeper.
That film is fucked up, man.
Oh yeah,
I watched that film and I just don't get it all.
It's it's done to win an Oscar. Basically, it's an Oscar film.
How it won an Oscar because it was fucking weird as fuck.
No, it's they've done it to be arty, so it wins an Oscar, and that's what they've done. That's then the third scale piece as well.
It's very nice.
These are those sort of weird creatures that they do. They're quite expensive, those ones, but yeah. No, they're not Ed Dude. Ed Dude's asking if the Shape of War character and the fish guy from Hellboy are the same character. Abe. It actually looks like Abe. It was meant to be. It was rumored to be an origin story for Abe, but it's apparently not. And it's also the same actor. It's Doug Jones, but apparently it's not related at all. It just looks exactly the same.
Like him, he's acted by exactly the same person.
Yeah. Liska from
the lines, motherfucker.
Yeah. Liska from Guyver. And also, the other thing about, because I was thinking about the other thing, it's the same sort of story as about, they made Life to be a prequel for Venom, and then they couldn't get the copyright to do it properly. So they said, no, it's not.
I still have it anyway. I consider that to be the origin story of Venom,
because that's
what it was made to be done. Whether or not at the end it was all like difficult and too much red tape, that is the origin story for Venom. So
for me, early on in these pictures, this is the piece that stole the show for me.
Yeah, it looks mad.
This piece looks like
Rangel.
Yeah, it looks like a Valkyrie from God of War. It looks fucking insane. I absolutely I love this piece, and I was looking into how if it's even possible to kind of get it over here. The price of it, I don't know if I've got it wrong, but it looks like the price is about $650, and it's about a meter tall. I don't understand how the fuck they can do that, unless I'm reading it wrong, and that's just the pre-order price, and you got to pay the rest at the end. But this piece, but this piece looks obscene. It looks so cool. It is 1.21 meters wide for like the wingspan.
Yeah,
it's 60 deep, and it's 1.3 meters high. So
it's nice of them to be able to get the guy from Saturday Night Fever to come and actually pose this game.
Yeah. And then there's the base there where you see all the angels on the bottom.
It's like they've summoned it, isn't they?
In EIN Studios is it's a Chinese company. They've been around for a little while.
They've come out of nowhere.
I think they've been doing some other pieces. I mean, they've got the license for Gantz as well, Gantz Zero. So they've been doing that. But this piece, I mean, I'm in love with this piece. I really, really think it looks great. There's some pictures there. It's the base. Oh, there you go. So was that name? Oh no, it just says Rangel.
Ragnell.
Then this is again by the studios. This is like their Medusa, and again, this piece looks ridiculous. I mean, I love mythology, and this Medusa. I mean, the last Medusa by ECC I really didn't like. This one looks amazing.
You got to dig a little bit of the Greek myths, man.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. Look, I mean, crazy, I don't know the size of this, but it looks big enough. But those guys are probably going to be about 1/12 or something like that.
Yeah, but, definitely.
She looks massive, and I can't wait to see this painted. If we have an opportunity to see it painted, I mean, I don't know. It's a Chinese company. I don't know whether they just focus on China. You got to remember, China is a massive market. China, like I said, is 1 billion people. Chinese companies don't need to venture outside of China.
Yeah, it's true.
All the anime stuff sells like within China ridiculously, so they don't need the rest of the world. And it's just cheaper to keep it in. So this again, you may not never see it again, but it's a shame because
I can see it now anyway.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, when I saw this,
scream at that dude, turn around.
Dude, she's behind you. Like fucking,
don't look at her.
These are some other pieces which I think were from them as well, but I'm not sure. That's the Gantz piece. I actually saw the anime the other day on Netflix. It was like the movie version, and It was really good. Some of the monsters in it are really cool. Really cool. This then is Iron Kite Studios. So just go through these. So that's their booth. That's Darren Long posing with one of the PC design. And then this is like, I think it's like Naruto. So you got those. There's his little pieces he did there. So all this stuff in China, they're really, really popular.
So
This
is wearing animals on their heads.
Yeah, but I mean they've got sharks on their heads, but it's got like a Jaws t-shirt.
Okay, yeah, and she's got like a tree, isn't she? Like a tree frog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean the thing is like in China, these things, designer toys in China sell.
They're pretty cool though, man. This is pretty cool.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool looking.
Yeah. Well, now you know. Now you can see the Jaws t-shirt. You changed your mind a little bit, didn't you?
I didn't have an opinion one way or other. It's not. It's not really my style, but.
Then these statues they're doing. So this is Iron Kite. This is Naruto.
You're gonna cut yourself on that. That's for sure.
Yeah. This is the booth. Again, Naruto. I don't know the characters from Naruto because it's just something I've never watched. Then this is the Phoenix. So they've got the Marvel license to make a Phoenix.
Oh, good for them, man.
Yeah, this quarter scale. Looking forward. Again, this might only be in China. Again, so this might be something that you may not actually get to see outside of China unless you get someone who's in China to export it for you. So there she is there.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Looking forward to seeing that painted. I heard on the rumor mill that this is actually sculpted by a good friend of ours. Sculpted by Mafuzal, this is.
Oh, he's a genius. So
yeah.
And it looks great. So
and it looks like it's kind of based on this art. Like that kind of comic.
Is that like J. Scott Campbell?
Possibly, but it looks like that kind of style of her. Look, if you look at the
I got it. Yeah, it's badass. It looks fucking great. No, I'm digging
this is then all Infinity Studios. So this is one of their first pieces they kind of did release. I saw this in Thailand, and the detail on this is really cool. The detailing on this, like it's got the Phoenix on the top. It's got like the face, and then behind the face, it's got like a whole city. It's quite a small piece, really, really detailed, really nice.
Looks amazing,
but very, very, very fragile. Unfortunately, then that's a different one there. So
crazy.
This one's more. I think it's like Elements.
So assuming that's like Elements, but like with all Japanese sort of culture.
Yeah, because that's water. Because she's got the wow, look at that, the clear resin behind her head.
Yeah,
and then there's a fish inside, two fish inside the clear resin. That's
where they like go close. Is it like koi carp?
Looks like goldfish. Koi? Nah, it looks like goldfish. Looks like the fish you get at the fair.
Yeah, what fair you fucking go to.
This then is Infinity Studios. So this is Predator from the movie. So
yeah,
have you seen that yet?
Oh, the film. This film,
the new one.
This is Predators. I haven't seen the new Predator yet. No.
Oh yeah, sorry. You're right. This is Predators because that's the Berserker.
Which I really like Predators with Adrian Brody a lot.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. And this is the DBZ stuff. So this one gets a lot of hype. People love this. I've seen 2-3 episodes of DBZ, and I've been told that the worst episodes out of any of them, conveniently, because they were fucking terrible. It was like Dragon Ball Super. And I've said it before, but they play fucking paper, scissors, stone to like the fate of the world, and they lose, and it was fucking dreadful. So this then is Goku versus Meijin. What's his name? Vegeta.
Meijin Vegeta.
Yeah. So you got that.
For two dudes who look almost the same, they should get on better.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that they have quite a lot of common ground.
Well, that's the guy who's got the black hair normally, but when he loses his shit, I think it goes blonde.
Yeah, Super Saiyan.
Yeah. Then this goes back now. So this is then the Superman.
Infinity Studios.
Yeah, Infinity Studios Superman.
Must.
So this looks really cool.
Fucking crazy.
The only thing I didn't like is there was a video of it, and the hair on the fingers didn't look right. It just looked like it was a bit all over the place.
Hair on the what?
On his fingers.
Oh, okay.
He's got like really hairy hands.
Like
Yeah, but the hair on his fingers didn't look right. But anyway, and then this is just to show the scale. So it's kind of just under full scale.
It's not life size. No.
Yeah. Well, looking at that picture, it doesn't look. But
Just off, probably just.
I mean, it could just be. It could even be the angle of the photo.
It could be actually, yeah.
It could be misleading because of that, But
or that guy that's standing there is one hench fucking guy,
or he's got big fucking melanet.
My henchman has got a bit of size, got a bit of thickness to him, so maybe it could be that, and he is standing in front of it. So yeah, it's all angle, I think, actually.
Yeah.
Looking at it,
and then you got the Gal Gadot Wonder Woman, which looks fantastic. Really look at this. These pieces are getting absolutely crazy. I mean,
this is what I'm telling you, though. It's what I've been saying, isn't it? When we were talking on our group chat, like with James Wallace, this is what Gary. This is what I was talking about. It's like, you know what it's like? It's like tattoos. It's like, you have a tattoo like 15 years ago and you have one today, and it's like a different level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's what it's like at the minute. The standards are just going so high that even like good pieces are just getting fucking murdered, like abused, like getting crazy grief, because the standards are just insane. I mean, that could be her. That fucking could be her.
Yeah.
It looks that good. It could be her. If someone turned around and showed me, if I showed Jenny that picture and said, "Oh, fucking hell, Gal Gadot was at, Wonder Woman was at fucking the con. Yeah, look, I got a photo of her." She would believe that is not that was her. I'm telling you,
it's crazy. But the other element of that is, I mean, I do think it looks absolutely amazing, and I think the art is there and it's fantastic. I mean, they probably got the 3D scale, 3D scans from the movie and things anyway. But the thing about it is it's a bit too real. And one of my problems as well with like some of the Prime 1 stuff and things like that is it's kind of like so detailed and kind of, it sounds really weird, but it's so kind of good that it kind of takes away from it, because it's like when you look at a piece, there's like I'm trying to explain it. Like it's kind of like there's no feeling to it, because it just looks like it's been printed. It looks like it's been just like copied from something, like it's just been taken from a game, printed, like with Prime 1 stuff.
Yeah, but
there's no no twist to it, no art to it. It's hard to explain. Yeah, Soul. Yeah, but with this as well, it just looks exactly like her. You might as well just get a fucking like a sex doll of her or something. Jesus.
I'm guessing it'd cost you more.
Well, probably, yeah. Only a little bit more.
Maybe
even
the difference in price you'd pay.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, a lot of people will pay quite a lot more for the bottom half,
Oh, yeah. I mean, for me, I sort of get what you're saying. I think what you mean is like, because it's like printed from the the scans and things like that. It looks so good that it's sort of like, it doesn't look like a sort of like a statue or something that you would that was made by a person. It looks like it's a copy of something. I sort of get what you're trying. It's hard really to critique something that looks so good in a negative light. It's really difficult to do that. I mean, what you probably want is one that looks a little shitter than this.
Well, Dickie Two Shoes says he thinks it looks too real, that it's a bit unnerving. I mean, like, imagine having the three of them in the corner of your room and you're trying to have a fucking wank. Jesus Christ. It'd be like, you have to turn around every time you're going to crack off.
But wait a minute. Look at her. Look at that pose, man. That's it. Just fucking...
No, keep her there, but you have to turn Batman and fucking Superman around or put a fucking blindfold on them, Otherwise, it just looks like some weird
game into your statue room and your life-size bus have all got blindfolds on. She's like, all right.
Yeah, well, oh yeah, so a happy time. Yeah, I get funny when Guyver's staring at me now and again,
Yeah, because that the Guyver's saying something like, "Call that a cock."
And then that's like another picture that looks fucking great.
They just look amazing. It looks amazing. I can't critique something that looks so good. I just can't. It's not something I'd ever buy, to be honest. It's not something I'd be remotely interested in owning. I'm really not a fan of busts, to be honest, in any like form.
Well, the thing is about it is like the pose as well, the way she's got her arm up, that and then an arm out, that adds quite a lot of space you're going to need for it.
Yeah, but it depends. You could always just make it wider, just turn it. So
Yeah,
that's sort of like side on. I mean, it looks amazing. Looks absolutely.
And then the prices, the predicted prices are going to be Wonder Woman's going to be $3,100 to $3,300. Superman is going to be $2,800 to $3,100, and then Batman is going to be $2,300 to $2,600.
Dude, no one gives a shit about Batman. I can't
Why
understand.
Batman cheap? Yeah, Batman's cheaper. I guess, man. Probably with Superman, you can take his shirt off and wear it if you want.
Yeah, but I mean, Batman's got all the body armor. And I don't know, man.
Well, I guess the other side of it is the hard part to do is the skin. So the hard part to do is the face, and in theory, Batman's only got half a face. He's just got the mouth area. So with that in mind,
yeah,
maybe the armor's a lot easier to do than the faces.
Yeah, you could have a point. You could have a point.
That's all.
Explanation.
Yeah, this is the rest of the kind of Infinity Studios. I don't like the way that people take these pictures. It's kind of like a new trend, where it's like all the back goes dark.
Yeah, you're like, man, what happened to your fucking? You pay your bills.
This is actually the piece that Sideshow are selling at the moment. This is called the Encounter. So it's like a dragon and a mouse meeting. It's quite cute, actually. So that's
it's actually really cute. Yeah.
Yeah.
That dragon's like a baby dragon.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's cute, man.
And then you got like, so the artist was actually there. It was like a Russian lady. She was doing signings, so she was there. This looks like a Jungle Book kind of piece.
Yeah,
oh, sorry, Tarzan. That is.
Yeah, it's like Mowgli, get the fuck off.
This then is that Evangelion, isn't it?
I have no idea.
Yeah, and then this Naruto. They got a lot of licenses actually. DBZ, got a lot of big licenses, man. This is then all those Destiny Warrior pieces I was talking about, or Destiny or whatever. So I've seen the first one with the dragon underneath. The dragon is really fucking cool. Yeah. I've seen the second one, and I've seen I think the fourth and the fifth one. I haven't seen the middle one.
Fucking looks amazing, man. They look really nice.
Yeah, really impressive.
They really look something. They do.
And also the quality on them gets better. Like the first one I think I saw was the White Horse, and the second one, and then from the White Horse up into the fourth one along, the quality has improved a lot. So yeah. Then this is their City Hunter. Again, this is all Infinity Studios still. So they got a lot of things coming out. And then this is the same artist that did Encounter. So this is like a kind of a mouse with armor going up against another dragon.
It's quite funny because it's like the dragons look like other sort of animals.
Yeah.
Like that looks like one of them fucking.
That looks like
like a bullfrog.
Yeah, it looks like a weird frog mixed with like an echidna.
Yeah, it's like there's like a really fat like chunky fucking bullfrog thing it'll just eat thing. It'll like eat your dog.
Yeah.
It'll like eat anything and get in their mouth. It looks very much like that. Cool, man. I like it.
Then we on to the Iron Studios. Unfortunately, fortunately for us,
that's the sort of gaff that me and you walk into and you smash your head on the fucking thing.
Yeah. The thing about this con is it was so busy that some of the people who were there, they just said they couldn't get anywhere. They couldn't see anything because of the fact that it was so busy, and everyone just pushes everyone out of the way. You know, it's not like in Japan where everyone queues up, everyone waits for you to take the pictures. In China, they just push you out of the way. They're like, they don't give a fuck. So this is then, I mean, most of these we've already seen before. Most of these are already out for pre-order, so we're going to skip through these quite quickly. So you got the Thor. It's getting a lot of bashing that Thor. That people are not happy with the beard. Then you've got the Iron Man, which I quite like the Iron Man. Cap's really nice. And then the Iron Spider, which I quite like. It's grown on me, but it still does look a bit toy-like, a bit shiny, plasticky. So
not really a fan of not really a fan myself of the Iron Spider-Man either.
It's a bit toy-like. I need to see it in person. The Thor's getting bashed for the detailing on the hair and the beard looks a bit lost. But again, it's something that you need to see in person. Cap looks amazing, and the Mark
colours of Iron Man look a little bit comic-y, but I don't know if that's just the light.
It's hard because people fuck with their pictures too much. I mean, there was a picture of the Queen Studio Thanos. I had to take it out because someone fucked with like the saturation, and he looked like he was so fucking purple. He looked like a fucking blueberry, you know. look well bad, and I look like a fucking California raisin, singing "Heard It Through the Grapevine."
Oh no, no, it's like
Yeah, it's the California Raisins.
they don't sing through the grapevine though, do they? They
Yeah,
sing.
they do.
Don't they
Just
sing
about to lose my
the
mind, honey, honey, yeah. Oh no, just be my baby. What's that? I don't know what song that is, but yeah,
How's it go?
I don't know. I'm not going to sing it anymore. Then you got the 1989 Batman and the Batmobile Temp Scout. This looks fucking really good. When I saw this, I was like, wow, that looks amazing. And then it said 1/10, and I was like, fuck it.
Lockie's asking, I'm great, my brother. I'm great.
And then that's that there. And actually, for 1/10, it's massive.
It's still cool as fuck, though, man. That's my favorite Batmobile ever.
Oh, it's fucking awesome.
As a kid, I had the fucking, I think the Mattel version of that where the flaps came down from the side and it had like a rocket launcher. Yeah. Pushed it in it, like a little plastic missile flew out of it. That was the fucking shit that was.
Then you got there, so there's the Cap.
Yeah, he looks good. Oh, wait a minute, yeah. Look at the Iron Man.
There's the Iron Man. Lights up as well. Loads of fucking lights. Jesus. What you could do is you could put it on the top of your camera when you're filming. Jeez.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, that does. That doesn't look terrible. I'm not too sure about the gold. It's the only thing.
Iron Spider, again, very shiny, very toy-like.
I like that one, overly.
There's the Thanos. They've changed out the gauntlet, so he's got the burnt-out gauntlet. Actually, no, the Iron Man gauntlet there.
That looks the shit.
Yeah, looks really good. It's gone up for pre-order, $1,200. A lot of people complained about the price. I mean, he's just under 31 inches tall, but people are saying like, that's well expensive.
Still big money.
It is, but it's a lot. It's a big statue, so it's hard to kind of justify now when you look at the prices of things. It's
how big was Galactus?
Yeah. Well, Galactus was 32.
33. How much was he?
Galactus was $799.
$799.
So that was a long time ago. That was like 4 years ago.
What are we talking? $400, and how many years ago?
Like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, Galactus was.
That's probably round about right how things are going at the moment. It's still quite an increase. I'd probably say, maybe 1,099 or 1,050 is probably, you'd have a lot more of a market. I think people would be a lot happier with that. But then again, the on-throne piece sold for $1,200, and it's basically, but there's more detail. I don't know. It's hard. You could go around in circles chasing your tail all fucking day on this shit. You could easily. It's a conversation that you could take 3 hours and never get to the end of it.
Yeah. Definitely.
Looks the shit though. I like that. Looks nice.
All right. So then you got the face. So close up of the face has been painted. Looks great.
I saw a comment. Somebody says the portrait looks terrible. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with people?
How does that look terrible?
I know. You know what? I was so like perplexed that I couldn't even be bothered to respond because I was just like, I just can't be dealing with people like you. What the fuck are you talking about?
Galactus
I come from a time of collecting where you got a piece in, they didn't look fuck all of the character that you wanted. They didn't fuck all. You're like, is that Al Pacino? Well, no, it's not. It's Rocky Balboa. No, it looks like Al Pacino with gloves. Are you sure? Is this like did Al Pacino do a boxing film? No, it's not. It's a Rocky bout. We've been there. Well, you can't look at that portrait and tell me that portrait looks terrible. I mean, don't speak to me. Don't waste my fucking time.
It's absolutely amazing. I don't get it. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. No, Galactus was even longer ago. Jesus. Galactus was shown in San Diego Comic-Con 2012.
12. Okay, so we're going back quite way then. We're going nearly 6 years now.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah, but we're not quite there at the con, are we? Yet.
I guess. Not far. It's about a fucking month away. So yeah, there's what people complain about with the hair and the beard on this one.
I just think that doesn't look fuck all like Thor. That you could turn around and say that doesn't look anything like Chris Hemsworth, fat or not.
Yeah.
That you have a point. You could probably say I'm not digging that too much. I completely get the criticism.
This then is the whole fucking battle scene with all the 1/10 pieces. That looks great. I love the way they've done that.
Yeah, that's an amazing idea as well. It's like Warhammer.
Yeah, exactly. A bit bigger, but yeah. That guy from Thanos' bitch looks fucking great there. Look at him.
Thanos' bitch too.
A big dude.
Well, he has different names, but in the comics, in Black Dwarf or
yeah,
Obsidian, whatever his name is, whatever they call him.
But he looks fantastic.
Is that Corvus Glaive on the outside?
Apparently, the deluxe version of Thanos is 1,200, but the regular is only 1,000.
What's the difference?
Assuming a couple of heads or something. I'll switch out coordinates and things.
Cool.
So, wait, Corvus Glaive, what are you talking about?
On the far right, about to be punched in the face by the Hulk. What is that?
Nah, it's not one of those mutant things.
I was going to say, because the Hulk looks kind of small.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see him. I can see him now.
Yeah, he's like lunging, isn't he? But yeah. I tell you, out of all of those ones, I actually really like. I don't like the character very much, but I really like Ant-Man.
Yeah, it looks wicked.
I love the way he's like
it does look wicked,
captured it really well.
Yeah, it does look great. It's fantastic. It's a fantastic set.
That's the Hawkman. A few people were saying about this and saying the open wing Hawkman is on Sideshow and it's only an edition size of 40. That's correct. It's an edition size of 40, yeah. But what you also have to look into is there is a version which is the closed wing, which is 130 edition size. And then there's a version which is both, and it's 200.
Yeah,
so it's not 40, really. It was just someone was going, oh my God, 40 edition size. I'm so glad I ordered this. But it's only if you order just the open wing.
Yeah, but don't let the facts get in the way of a good story, Alex. You should know this by now.
Yeah. Then you got the Bumblebee Prime, Optimus Prime.
Okay.
Looking cool. Then you got the Year Zero Batman.
Them shoulder things really don't look great, do they?
They bothered the fuck out of me.
Yeah, you made a good call on that. They didn't bother me when you were showing me you were showing me renders. I was just like, I don't get what you're saying. Really, it doesn't look too bad to me. But actually, it really don't look great on that top of the shoulder.
It doesn't look right because it's tried to go with the shape of the delt and it doesn't look right.
The rest of it looks the fucking bollocks.
Yeah. Oh, the fucking piece is amazing, but that shoulder pad really bothered me.
It wouldn't be enough to stop me buying.
Apparently,
I get what you're saying.
The deluxe version has the Stark Gauntlet hand and the Infinity Gauntlet hand and 2 extra portraits.
Well, that's what worth.
Yeah, that's quite a lot. $200.
$200 easy. If you were buying individual portraits, that's what you're paying. You're paying more, actually.
All right, there you go. So that's that one base there. Piece looks amazing. I saw that in
Maple. Crazy.
Then this is the Crack Tusk Predator, I think.
Yeah, you don't like this one. You think he looks too tan? He's a bit orange.
No, I just I think his mouth looks all swollen. It looks like he's got some really bad
gingivitis.
Yeah, or like some STI, So he's like his gums have all swelled up, and he just I don't know. It just reminds me of the old game, the old beat 'em up game. Not a fan of that one. Then, this one looks fucking wicked. This is basically Soundwave with Ravage, and this looks the shit.
Yeah, you're really like in for this character, aren't you?
I am. I do love him. But this part of the film, it doesn't actually happen like that. But the part of the film when his fucking cassette deck opens and he says Ravage, he goes like Ravage deploy in his voice, and it shoots out, and then Ravage runs out, and Prime's like shooting him, and he's like they have a little fight. That's fucking the best part of the film. If you just watch that 20 seconds where he fucking points out his fucking tape deck.
I heard Bumble was pretty good. I heard it was good.
It's actually it's different to the others.
That's a
but
good thing.
the Bumblebee all of a sudden's learned to be like an MMA fighter, so the fights are much better.
Actually, but in fairness to Bumblebee, he was always a little bit tasty. He's always like normally really in his fight with his fighting. He comes across as like a little bit goofy, but he's pretty tidy.
So someone's asking, with the Guyver piece, I haven't seen the Marquette, but for me, I love the Prime One piece of the Guyver. For me, the Marquette just looks too stiff. and too boring for the price it commands. So I would go with Prime 1 all the way. Prime 1 is sorry about Guyver, about ECC market should you get it, and I think basically should be
you're the man to ask.
Prime 1. Dirty Alfred, Keanu Reeves is in Cyberpunk 2077. Cool. That game looks amazing. So yeah, back to the chat. We're not allowed to deviate, people. We're going to go into the chat afterwards. We'll do this one first. So yeah, Soundwave looking great. Love it. Yeah, all over that. This one then is Pure Arts booth. So big thank you to Pure Arts. A good friend of ours. It's Cisco.
I need them trainers in my life.
Yeah. It's Cisco. Rebecca. She made her way to China and she struggled to get into the con, and Pure Arts helped her to get in, helped her and Karina get in. So big shout out to them for helping them out.
They're worth their weight in gold. Cisco does the best con videos in existence.
Yeah,
she's the shit, and I love her.
I should have said, yeah, we're not helping you. Not helping
you.
Haven't
done yourself any favours there. You should have said, look, I'll come over and sort it out. Let me, book a plane. I'm coming. But Cisco's, I love her stuff, and she's still one of, in fact, probably the best person I've ever met in this community. The most loving and genuine, sweet person. So I expect no less from you, to be honest. And these lot for helping them out. This is a classy act.
Yeah, big shout out. So this is House of Gold. We've been talking about this one for a little while, and this is Moonstone. So it's great to see them actually have their piece out there and have it at the con. So it got a lot of attention and sold a lot over there. Good. So unfortunately, there's not great. Unfortunately, with all the people there, Rebecca ain't sent me her pictures yet, but I haven't got any.
This is the thing with Rebecca. Rebecca's makes sure everything's done. Yeah. She don't rush, but when it comes, the stuff is quality.
So I'm trying to get. She did a video for me, so I'll be putting that
winning.
On. So there you go. She's going to kill me because she absolutely hates being on camera and things. But
she's lovely.
Karina sent me that saying, "Look, she's doing some work for you." So yeah, we've got a video coming of Moonstone, and I'm super excited to see that. I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, she posts on her channel because I mean she does great stuff anyway. So yeah, awesome. And there you go. So then these are Queen Studios. So this is Black Panther. Again, the only thing with this one is it does have a UV kind of light on it.
Looks a bit plasticky. That I don't like that.
Yeah, the mouth looks a bit weird as well.
It looks plasticky. The whole thing looks plasticky. It looks awful. Yeah. I'm not a fan at all of this.
Compared to their other work, this one looks kind of the weakest.
Yeah, I'm not digging that at all.
Yeah. So then this is the Hulk.
Fuck me. No, he ain't skipping trap day.
Yeah. There you go. He ain't brushing his fucking hair either, is he?
Looking crazy, man. It's crazy details. That looks amazing. That.
Yeah, it looks insane. Then this is their version of Wonder Woman. So there are 2 life-size bust versions of Wonder Woman you can choose from. So
got to be honest, I think the other one is looks a bit better to me. Although I kind of like the pose on this, the base idea on this more. But then again, it might be the picture. That picture ain't great.
Yeah, I do.
There's the great man.
Yeah, no, this is a better picture, but there was another one. Sorry?
That's the same picture.
No. There was one on the groups where he was really purple.
He looks a bit purple there, man.
He does look purple there, but there's one where he looks
a bit purple. He definitely looks like a red grape.
And then also this one, the face on this, the human element looks pretty bad compared to the others. But again, it could just be the photo. It could just be that someone's got a bit trigger happy with the flash because you can see it reflected on the chest anyway. So
yeah, you can see something going on with that gold.
So it is always hard anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling these pictures, to be honest. That's not.
No.
Unfortunately, you've got to take what you can take, but it's a shame because there's a lot of flash and a lot of light on these.
They're going to apparently Queen Studios already stated that they're going to tweak the portraits for Wonder Woman. Cool. It's true. Design for the movie Black Panther has this weird non-textured part above his mouth. Okay.
Yeah,
how's
totally
it-
agree. Totally agree with that.
There you go. I think that's Darren. Yeah, that's Darren, isn't it? I didn't notice before. That's Darren Ong. So yeah, the Hulk looks fantastic. Close up there, the eye.
Mental details there.
It's got my eyebrows.
Yeah, yes.
Loki. Shit, man. All this time I've looked at this picture, I haven't realised I need to fucking clean up in the background. Look at that fucking mess. Jesus Christ, man. I've been focusing so much on Loki, I didn't even notice the mess. Then this is the Mark 50, which early days, so they need to paint all this up. People are complaining and saying, oh my God, the seams, oh my God, this, oh my God, that. If you look at their other work, I don't think you need to fucking worry about it, really.
Armor Man, once that's all painted up, you see what's what. That's really cool.
Yeah, so then there's the Thanos there, and that looks great. I thought, though, that this one came out a long time ago with some concepts, and originally there was a Tesseract in the back.
Yeah, I saw that as well, but I think that's a different company.
No, it's not. It's not.
Really? Was that?
Yeah, it was a guy called Zoe Smiled, who's a sculptor. Yeah.
No, okay.
Yeah. So then the Wonder Woman, so you got a few more pictures of that.
She looks great. She looks good, man.
That's not very good.
Looks good.
The hair looks a bit better on this one, I think. So, yeah, awesome. I think get a shield with that. Then you got the Robert Patrick T1000. Again, some people again are complaining about the likeness. I think a lot of this is to do with pictures, because I've seen some pictures where it's
awful. They're terrible for us.
Yeah.
Or it's either that or
look at the difference. That's the same picture. Look at that.
Yeah, it's like crazy. Looks like two different pieces.
Yeah,
The first one looks like the prototype. The second one looks like a recast.
God. There's the Arnold.
That looks cool.
Sideshow were there, but they just had all the same pieces, so we won't really go over a lot of those. So yeah, just to show that they did have a presence at the con. Didn't seem to have much of a queue, but they did. Then these are XM pieces. So XM Cyborg. Looks like they've done a little bit to the face, because he was like really reddy orange before.
Yeah.
It does look, yeah.
Yeah.
So you got that. This one didn't get any love. This one I'm pretty sure they haven't shown before. And they showed it at this con first off. And Deathstroke is just, this is the 6 scale Deathstroke. And no one's posted anywhere, because again, unfortunately, it's just that, when there's a big con like this, all these life-size busts and everything get all the attention that this kind of didn't. And also, there's no good pictures of it. All the pictures are all like facing shitty angles of it. And
actually looks great. It looks quite nice, that.
That's really nice, but unfortunately, there's no good picture.
Nah.
So
but you know what? Some people ain't brave, you know what I mean? You've got to go and like move that fucking thing.
Yeah, but I got told off last time for touching stuff, and John hasn't messaged me since. But yeah, then you got the 1/6 scale Lobo. So again, this piece looks absolutely insane. I'm gonna when I next go to Singapore and I go into to CXM, I'm just gonna take one. I'm gonna take 2 of those dogs. I'll take you one, yeah.
Good boy.
Which one do you want? I want that one.
No, I want that one.
Nah, if I'm doing the fucking heavy lifting, you're getting whichever one I don't want.
Yeah, that's probably true. To be honest with you, I'll settle for any of them bulldogs. Yeah. This looks amazing. This piece.
Actually, that was quite good.
Yeah, I love that one. I know.
I'll try and get 2.
It looks great. This really looks like something special. This.
It's probably out of the 1/6 pieces, this is the strong one by far. Slane McGrath. The hobby is getting very expensive, buddy.
Yeah, but it's also getting very fucking diluted. It's getting very oversaturated, and the prices.
We don't have access. We don't have access to that statue, I'm afraid, buddy.
What's that?
Someone's asking if we can review the Bad Blood Predator. We don't have access to it. I've seen it a couple of times, but yeah, not got access to it to review, I'm afraid. it's different. I mean, someone's saying about the Prime 1 Lobo. Yeah, they're different. I mean, this one's like 1/6. And this is going to be
both of them pieces are exceptional. They're
yeah.
exceptional Lobos, to be honest. I mean, Prime One's one is crazy good and all. You know, and but this one is 1/6 on a bike and stuff. I think that I just love this fucking concept. I think the whole concept of him on the bike with Bulldog over his eye, I think that's just fucking next level shit.
Yeah.
That is someone who's read the comics, who's, you know, knows what they're fucking doing when they did that concept.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big fan of Lobo. This is exactly the type of crazy shit you see on the pages. He's like a fucking lunatic, and I think this is really spot on.
Yeah, no, I love this. This piece looks great. Then so these are there. Then you got the, how far did we go back? Jesus, then you got the One Punch Man, which this one actually stupidly, I think XM decided to cap the pre-order really low. They decided to make it like a 299 edition size, and I think that was a really stupid move, because One Punch Man is a massive license.
Yeah, but then you're talking to people that they're not interested in any of that. They don't care.
No.
In the market that is at the moment, where there's like so many of these over and over again, they're in another logical way. They're smart, because it'll be the rarest one. It'll be the one that has the lowest number. It will be one that, you know what I mean? There's just this character is just going to get made over and over and over. There'll be 50 of these in.
Yeah, but the problem with that is, if you do make a 299 edition size, it's not very lucrative. And the problem with that then is you're not going to bother expanding the line.
Well, potentially, but you don't know what's going on behind the scenes with that line.
Well, yeah.
You don't know. I mean, we know from experience, and because we've been around and we speak to people and we know things, that some lines are really easy and some lines are fucking a nightmare. Some licenses are a fucking nightmare, and maybe it's easy, maybe it's not. Who knows? You just don't know.
This one had to be taken directly from a still on a. You literally you watch it and you freeze it and you say that's what it's going to be based on, and it has to match it.
Well, then obviously that tells you everything you need to know, doesn't it?
And then that's his kind of, you know, because he's got like, the animation's quite weird. It kind of switches between like the real kind of look like that and to that one.
Of course, to that, yeah.
So then basically this is then a couple of people sent me this, which I thought was quite funny. So these are then the Yoid, synthetic humanoid, and these are basically sex dolls. so I kept getting sent these pictures and people going, "Oh, you might like this," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, okay." And then the next person sent me it, and then I'm like, "Okay, fine." And then the third person sent me, and I'm like, "Jesus, man, God." So yeah, and that's all the perverts looking at it. And then that's another one. God,
what's wrong with their scaling?
What do you mean?
Well, they look weird. Like,
I
mean, what's up with her legs? Her legs are well little. Like, from the side view,
the
legs ain't proper legs. I mean,
well, she's got like little weird like robot prosthetics.
Weird. That's so strange.
So yeah, just had to show it because people kept sending it to me. So we're going to go through these ones quite quickly because these are all like the sort of random little pieces.
It took 176 shows for us to show a sex doll.
To show. I'm surprised it took us that long.
I wouldn't have known, because usually that should have been on the first show.
Yeah, so 176 shows to show a sex doll. Okay. So then these little things. So this is like a Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. This I think possibly is by Exceed. I'm not 100% sure. Then all these just little cool pieces of art. So I'm just going to go through these really quick. I don't know who made half of these. This one stood out to me. I thought this looked amazing. I sent it to Chad, and he was like, "I love it," because he just got the moth tattooed on his neck. I showed it to him. This is like a steampunk kind of version of it.
Yeah,
and we were talking about it. I was like, "Yeah, it's awesome." And then we kind of realized it cost about $8-9 grand. We were like, okay, it's well expensive, yeah. So I'm just gonna go through these like little dolls, birds. Yeah, just skim through these quite quickly. Same one. That one's quite cool, dragon, but it's quite big actually. Didn't realize how big that was before. Again, all the stuff. Just showing these again, just so people can see what was at the con, but not going to go through them all because otherwise we'll be here for a. That's quite cool. That's Illidan, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
And then in the background, you've got Captain Marvel, but as a cat.
Let's see that film.
I wouldn't rush. Go through. Is that Tom and Jerry? Oh, it is as well. It's Tom and then Jerry's in the burger.
Ah, that's cool.
I think that's Infinity Studios, so that's probably in the wrong place. But anyway, that's quite cool. These little dragons in tubes. And yeah, just some really, really interesting art. That looks like EIN. That's the in studios. Yeah. That's nice as well. This is a Predator on throne, like an alien throne. I don't know who made that one. That's in studios.
That's fucking crazy. That
dragon. Nice.
That's fucking nuts. That. Love that.
Another dragon wrapped around a woman.
I would like a nice dragon. I love dragons, me.
Yeah. There's some real badass pieces. That looks like My Hero Academia. Yeah. Naruto. Again, go through. Looks like your mum.
Looks like your mum. When I see your mum, I'm gonna fucking tell you now. That's it. I'm not keeping that to myself.
That's it. That's it. We're done on that one now. All right. So that's all the pictures here. What we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna come off and we're gonna go on to the other chat. Let me just make sure that's gonna work.
YouTube globally went down last week when we tried to do the chat.
Well, I thought it was just going to be me because...
No, it wasn't you.
It wasn't me.
You because there was I'm a Man United fan and there was a Man United stream that was going on and like at 8 o'clock or something, same sort of time we were coming on, and like he didn't get on till the next morning. He was like, yeah, it just globally went down.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's interesting.
Oh, I think it was all like Snapchat and a bit of everything as well. Yeah. All right. You still there? Yeah?
Yeah, I'm still here. Well, I hope so. Am I?
All right. Well, I'm going to try to... I don't know what's going on because it's saying, even though that one we just did was 176.
Yeah.
It's now saying the only one in my window is 176. And if I go there...
Oh, fuck me.
I'm just wondering if it's going to fuck up now. I just don't want it to.
Probably.
All right. So what we're going to do then is we're going to come out and we're going to go back into the other one. So see you in a second, guys.
Peace.
Peace.